Right, hello wine drinking people. Today is Friday, the 19th of August. Getting ready to take down some vintage Aussie wines tonight. That's right, got a great lineup of Australian wines, older than 10 years old. Some going all the way back to the 96 vintage Fox Creek Reserve made by Sarah and Sparky Marquis before they got into this Molly Duca Hookah Wooka stuff. They made great wines back then at Fox Creek. We got Grange. We got a lot of great Aussies on the table. So we still have room. Check it out tonight, Friday night the 19th. And hey, we've got some great events next week. This is more like my kind of week. 3 events starting out with Alan Servo, the winemaker for Albert B. Show. And then this event, Thursday night, is that the 25th of August, we have got one of the top minds in the wine industry, Nick Goldschmidt, which Nick's been making wines for a long time. He's made wines on 5 different continents, and he spent most of his career working for some of the big boys, Simi, Clos du Bois, and he was, one of the corporate winemakers, but wanted to, once again, make wine, and now he's got his own label, and let me tell you, the first time I tasted through these wines, I was really blown away, especially when I found out what the price was. And, he's got a lot of really very reasonably priced wines that over-deliver for the money. And then I told Nick when he comes back to do a dinner, he's got to bring the goods. That's right. We have got some very high-level wines like the Game Ranch Oakville Cabernet from a great vintage 2012. And then the Yeoman from Alexander Valley. These are some of the top vineyards in Sonoma and Napa. So we've got his entry-level stuff, which Nick's mantra today is one vineyard, one vintage, one varietal. That's right. There's too much fraud going on in the wine business. You winemakers out there know what I'm talking about. You're allowed to fudge the numbers. Hey, in California, you can use 5% wine from another country and put it in your wine. You can use 5% from another vintage, and, those things are not policed really closely. You could switch barrels really easily if you wanted to. Put this last vintage because it was better in your new wine that wasn't quite as good, and trust me, I know for a fact a lot of people do it, and Nick is mad. Well, let me tell you, he seemed very excited about this. So you guys are in for a treat if you want to meet one of the top wines in the wine industry. And this is not going to be our traditional winemaker dinner where we pair a wine with each course. Chef Oliver Saucy has put together a very nice tasting menu for this event, and Nick is going to guide us through all of the vineyards that he uses to make these wines and all of the wines. So we'll taste through the wines. Then Ollie's going to serve dinner, and we'll have more wine available for you, our wine-drinking people, to have with dinner. You know that you come to a Wine Watch event, you don't get less, you get more. Trust me, we over-deliver, and at $85 plus for this event, let me tell you, this week we can call one of the greatest value weeks we have had for events all year. So another one of the top wines. First, Alan Servo with Burgundy wines. Now, Nick Goldschmidt with wines from Marlborough. Like I said, he makes wines on 5 different continents. We're just going to focus on wines. One wine from Marlborough, and the rest is California stuff on this evening. So check it out. Everything we'll be drinking on next Thursday night here at Cafe Maxx. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off for the Wine Watch, saying, remember, always drink the good stuff first.